Hey everybody, it's Robert Lee from National Fire Radio. We're down here in Wildwood, New Jersey, the New Jersey State Firemen's Convention. I got Mike here, going to kind of talk to us about the ladder truck we're sitting on. So Mike, take it away.
How you guys doing? Mike Caesar from KME Fire. I'm the aerial product specialist. I'd like to go over a few features of our KME rear mount 102 platform. We have 23.5 square feet of working space, which is really unmatched within the industry. If you include the outer areas right there, you can actually calculate up to almost 26 square feet of working space within this unit. We're able to package a lot of the controls up into this unused area, so it's not actually formatted out where you would actually work in through here. This particular unit is set up with movable controls. It's simple as plug and play. If you don't want the controls up in the front, or you're accessing a rooftop off to one side or the other, you can simply pin it in and plug it in and operate on whatever side you'd like. The dead man switch down here, just the triggers on the front, and this one is outfitted with a thermal imager. Now this is an end unit for a customer, so it was spec'd out specifically to them. A lot of times we put dual monitors out at the front part of the ladder. This has a single with a 2,000 gallon per minute waterway. We can go up to a 3,000 gallon per minute waterway on our 102 rear mount model. We also have the ability to drop down this protective cover for some of the controls up here. And with these removable tips, you can actually place a Stokes basket with the patient, belt the patient in, and safely get the patient to the ground without actually going through the fly section itself. Plenty of little nooks and crannies on the compartments down through this area where you can actually store stuff. And also the fly section itself right here, 23 3/4 wide by 23 3/4 tall. So if you're at any angle of elevation while you're operating, it really encompasses the firefighter himself if he's actually using this fly section. It bumps out to almost 46 inches at the base unit itself. It's super wide at the base, but the fly section is where people are really accessing in and out. You have photoluminescent rung covers. They're very aggressive and minimal. Back in the days, you had those big, thick rubber ones. This is really close to the rung itself, and really it offers a lot of grip without taking up a lot of space on that. This particular unit's got a 1,000-pound tip load dry, 500 if you're flowing water. And please understand when we're going through this today, this is a specific unit for a fire department. If you see something that doesn't quite fit your needs, it can be changed to fit your needs. It was very specific to this fire department. As far as the platform itself, we have two railings that come down the side, so no matter what angle you're at, you have a great gripping surface to access from the platform into the fly section itself. Back in the olden days, they never had these type of handrails right there, so that initial area coming out of the platform, it was very sketchy. You have a manual inclinometer right off to the side, but all your readings will be set up into this screen right here. This is our ICAN system, which gives us elevation, extension, rotation, breathing area, also your tip load as well. If you get into a potential overturning situation, it'll give you an audible alarm and register up here.
I think one of the cool things that I really just liked about this tower ladder in the bucket, we've talked about it before, is this department elected to put the 50-foot length of hose on the outside. Just in doing that, opened up all the space. Great feature to have because there's so much room in this platform.
Absolutely, and these doors open up inwards. A big, thick, heavy door that really got to pop to get it open with a heavy spring. And I know back in the old days, a lot of them would open outward. This helps a lot with anything that could potentially fail down through the years, or somebody spilling out of the platform. You're raised up at any dangerous height. Tube style torque box. This is a big thing for us that we like to push on. Tube style torque box. All that stress and pressure comes down the ladder into this torque box, and then if you're stretched off onto this side, it goes to your working side outriggers. So everything comes down out onto these outriggers. Your non-working side outriggers offer zero stability to anything. A soft outrigger is not necessarily a sign of instability, but understand it's always your working side outriggers is where you need to pay attention to the stability of the ground and where you set it up on, because if that's your beefy side, that's where everything's coming down. With our tube style torque box, this gives us the ability to offer over and ISO complement of ladders through the rear. We can maximize a ground ladder complement without taking away from some of our compartment space by having to stash the ladders up along the side of the truck. We run our aerial waterway high, which sets us apart from some of the competition where they bring it down lower, where we're able to mount up a bunch of pike poles in this dead area and even some other ladders. But right now they got two 35s, a couple 28s, some 16s, a 10-foot, and a complement of pike poles. This is what they felt they needed to use for their particular complement. 800 feet of 5-inch, and this is just a straight, direct, straight shot hose bed. This particular unit has got standard push-button controls to operate your outriggers. You can elect to get the pendant. It's got a 12-foot tether on it where you pull it out. And when you get the pendant, you have the option to add auto level, auto stow, all those nice fancy features. But this is just straight push-button controls. When you first set it up, they're in red As you fully extend them, they turn green. You have a ladder power indicator to let you know that everything is set up safely, and then you're good to go to that point. Always want to try and set it up in the green. Set it up in the yellow. We split your tip loads in half and refer to it as operator's discretion. And if you set it up and it's in the red, find a different solution. Never operate it in the red.
Yeah.
Anything should fail with your electronic controls. It's a very simple, straightforward system where everything is tagged up. All you have to do is divert it to the aerial or down to the outriggers, and then you can operate it from there. Over here we have a small little locker compartment, and essentially this is just a small dead area within the truck that we really have no use for, so we make a compartment out of it. We have a direct aerial waterway inlet. Something should happen to your pump, you can direct fill or direct feed from another pumping unit and get it directly up the aerial waterway. All our platform units, we're able to get oversized stabilizer pads on our straight sticks. On our platforms, we have to get the nylon or plastic stabilizer pads, which gives you the NFPA recommended amount of surface area for penetration with your outrigger. Now our outrigger system, they're H-style outriggers. It's an 18-foot spread on this unit, but as you can see, it's a huge ladder with a 1,000-pound tip load, huge platform. With our deep penetrating outriggers, this sets us apart from a lot of the competition out there as well. We're able to level out on grades of 11 degrees side to side and forward to back. Any areas that have exceptional grades, New Jersey, the Northeast, Kentucky, those type of areas, really get into those areas, safely set up this ladder to operate on almost any terrain out there available.
Well, Mike, thanks for showing us the truck, man. It's been awesome.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time.
Not a problem. This is Rob from National Fire Radio down here in New Jersey at Wildwood for the New Jersey State Firefighters Convention. We'll check you guys out later.